What's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I made a video. My daughter's in dance right now, so I only have about 30 minutes. So I figured I'd make a quick little chat with y'all. I just want to talk today about praising ourselves and how important it is, especially when it comes to doing great things in life. You do something great, and there's no balloons and streamers. Nobody else is praising us. We don't praise ourselves. We don't grow. Let me explain. My son is autistic. And like a lot of autistic kids, when they do something that you've asked them to do and we don't praise them, they don't grow. They rely and remember heavily that praise that they got, the reaction. Okay, so when my son does something and we laugh, he got a reaction. So he's going to do it again and again and again to try and recreate and regenerate that reaction. When we stop giving him that reaction, he starts to turn away and veer off from whatever he was doing. If I ask him to do something great, something, just anything, a task, and he does it, I always make sure that I tell him, hey, great job, buddy, good job, and I praise him. Then he's excited to do it every time that you ask that of him. Then he remembers how to do that everywhere he goes because he's remembering the praise. When we do something great, like take your life back, for example. Let's take a woman who was in an abusive relationship with a man. And she decides she's done. And she's pushed to the limit and she leaves. And she remembers her leaving and all the direct, beautiful results that came from her decision. If she constantly remembers that within herself and she feels really good about it, that's self-praise. And I self-praise all the time, okay? I don't even have to open my mouth to do that. I do it within my head. You know what I'm saying? I encourage everybody to self-praise because self-praise brings growth, okay? It's no different. Like, yeah, autistic kids and autistic adults are very much related and close to us as humans that aren't autistic. We all need praise. I remember when I was a kid and I did something, a very simple task, you know, my dad says, go get me this. Okay, so I go get him whatever he asked me. I bring it back. He's like, good job, buddy. Thank you. When he says that, now I want to do it again. Now I'm ready for the next time he asks me because I remember the good feeling I had when I did two things, help somebody and got praise for it. Okay? Growth. Well, we all grew up and we do as we grow, or even in the same year that you started doing that when you were a younger kid, like doing the task that you were asked, the praise starts to fade out because they realize that you can do that full time now. They're not going to keep praising you. That's where self-praise comes in. Okay? Now, it doesn't come in so young as a kid. A lot of kids, they're looking for that praise all the time, and they stop getting it at a certain point because they've been showing consistency with them being able to do that task. You don't want to keep praising the kid because he can do it. Well, I would like to make the argument that we should always be praising our kids for everything, even a thank you, something, okay? And us as adults, there's no reason that we shouldn't be a little bit full of ourselves in the sense that, I did this great thing and it really, really changed my life and it really brought results. We should always be doing that. Always think that about ourselves, within ourselves. But even as I speak to you right now, I'm self-praising myself all the time, constantly, 24/7, because everything I'm doing right now is for the better. Everything I'm doing right now is wearing off on other people. People are watching. People are seeing this. People are coming out of the woodworks, joining me. People are calling me, messaging me. I'm getting, and it tells me that I'm doing something right, that I'm doing something that is impactful, that is not just going to affect me, it's going to affect the people around me. Okay? It is healthy for me to be like, yo, Drew, you're killing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mentality you need when you are planning on continuing to kill it. Okay? So I want y'all to keep that in mind. Remember the day you took your life back. It's a very important day. It's your day. And remember all the good things that came from your decision of you taking your life back. Self-praise. It's everything. Love y'all.